Welcome back. You're watching Overdrive and it's time now for us to take your queries on Auto Selector. Sirish joins us as always. Hi Sirish, our first query comes into us from Rajat Chaudhary. He writes in saying he's looking to buy himself a hatchback. He's got a budget of between 6 and 7 lakh rupees. He's shortlisted and in no particular order the Polo 1.6, the Fiat Punto 1.3 diesel and the Ford Figo diesel. Now his daily commute is about 15 kilometers with an occasional highway drive thrown in. He's looking for a well-built car, but it should also be fun to drive. So what would you recommend, Sirish?
See, if fun to drive is your main priority, then obviously the Polo 1.6. Now that 1.6 litre petrol engine, it makes 100 horsepower, which is much more than the 1.3 diesel in the Fiat and the 1.4 diesel in the Ford. So, if fun to drive is a priority, go for the Polo. The Polo also is very well built. It feels solid. The quality of the car is really fantastic. And also in terms of handling, in terms of the stability at speed, the Polo is phenomenal. So that Polo 1.6 would be my pick if fun to drive is the main priority. Also, since you're doing only 15 kilometers in a day, fuel efficiency and petrol versus diesel debate doesn't really come in. It doesn't matter. The Polo 1.6 is more expensive than the other two cars, but if you can afford it, I would really recommend it.
All right, our next question comes into us from Sunil Kavre. Now, he's been riding a Kinetic Honda since 2002 and he wants to upgrade to a new scooter. It is about time, sir. He's confused between the TVS Vigo and the Suzuki Access. He doesn't like the Aviator, so that's not on his list. He will prefer an all-metal body and wants a good rear suspension as he has some back problems. Mileage isn't too much of an issue as the bike is for local commute, but looks do matter for him. So what would you recommend?
See, then if you need an all-metal body, then the Vigo is a scooter for you. The Access is a fiber body, so then obviously that's out of the equation. Also the Vigo, it has a very good ride quality. The suspension is soft. It tends to wallow a bit, but the suspension is softer, so it is much better for your back. So I would suggest the Vigo. The only thing is I don't know what your size is. The Vigo is slightly smaller than the Access. The Access is like a full man scooter, whereas the Vigo is a step up from the Scooty. So it is a little smaller than other scooters. If that size suits you, then the Vigo is my pick.
Well, on to our final question this week, Sirish, and this one comes into us from Jasveer Singh. Jasveer writes in from Gwalior. He's set to buy himself his first car, so congratulations, Jasveer. And he wants your help to choose between the Hyundai Santro Zing and the Maruti Alto K10. He has about 4 lakh rupees to spend on his car and his priorities are low service and maintenance costs, space for his family of 4 and good fuel efficiency. Also, he wants to know, Sirish, if there are any other options that he should be looking at.
In terms of low service, low maintenance and good fuel efficiency, both the Alto K10 and the Santro are very good. They're really exceptional cars. But in terms of space for a family of 4, the Santro is definitely better than the Alto. Now the Alto K10, in terms of size, in terms of space, is no better than the earlier Alto, and it is a cramped car. Also, if you're looking for another car in that segment, I suggest you up your budget slightly and go for the Hyundai i10. I think it's a very well priced car. It also has a lot of space inside, good engine, good fuel efficiency, very low service costs, low maintenance costs. My pick in that segment.
All right, thanks Sirish for answering all our viewer queries here on Auto Selector. You can send us your questions to helpdesk@overdrive.co.in.